So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's away we go then. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Keeper's ball. Now that's well seen too. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lookman! He's in here! Looking for a corner. Gets his head to it! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
This might spell... And the shot! Goal! Atalanta! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Ha segnato al 17° minuto numero 32.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Foot in. Mikel Oyarzabal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Robertson gets into a good position.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellanova.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kolasinac. Pasalic is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. City. He's picked his way through. Strong running down that left flank. And that has been cleared. Zappacosta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fagioli. Good spot. He's seen the run. Lookman. Oyarzabal. He's gone for goal. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Atalanta have reclaimed it.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lookman. Good running, strong and purposeful. Son Heung-min. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. City did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jimenez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Here we go again.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That is a great pick out. Goes down, but nothing given. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Messi. Spread neatly. Kolasinac. City. Belanova. Great defending, strong and determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out for a throw. And here's a chance. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Kolasinac. De Roon. Spread out to the left. Inter Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's having a go. And for a moment, time stood still. De Roon. And it's Kolasinac. City.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Robertson.
16.892 spettatori.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zappacosta getting this one clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Inter are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Retegi given the lift of his goal. And it's Pasalic. Belanova. Robertson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's had it taken off him. Mikel Oyarzabal. Zappacosta gets over and intercepts. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Kolasinac cuts out the pass. De Roon. Lookman.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got the shot away! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Numero 8.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Fagioli. Played out to the right. City. Belanova. 75 minutes played. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, nicely intercepted. In with the challenge. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Derone. Retegi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Retegi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee's given a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pasalic taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. He's got away. And that's aimed into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted. Derone. Chance here to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Scamacca. Retegi. Scamacca. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There could be trouble here. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Akanji. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Inter Milan came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.